because I'll let you do some.
So, hi, it's Nicola from the PDA space with Nanny, and we're going to run through the characters for Panic Monkey and me. And we've got on the screen a traffic controller, but I'm going to hand over to Nanny.
Yeah, so at the moment we've got the air traffic controller. The air traffic controller is the one we want in charge most of the time. This is our prefrontal cortex, our logic system. This is what makes the good decisions, or sometimes bad decisions, depending on information. But it's the one we want in charge if we can. It sits there in the control room. It takes all the information coming in, decides what's important, what's not important, decides what to do with it, and then tells our body what to do next. However, if the air traffic controller is too busy, overloaded, or we're under direct threat, then we can get the limbic system getting involved. Now, the two most popular characters, or the ones who tend to get most involved, is our panic monkey and dino brain. Panic monkey is our health and safety officer. It is designed to keep us safe. It looks out for threat, it looks out for risk, it goes, uh-oh, and sends signals through anxiety or anger to say, uh-oh, watch out, there's trouble coming, get ready. And if we respond and we deal with the threat, then Panic Monkey goes, great, sorted, fantastic, I can go back to sleep now. If we don't, and the threat continues, or the threat is too fast, for instance, if a saber-toothed tiger suddenly leaps out from around the corner, we need a very fast response. And if we have we need that very fast response, that's when dino brain is involved. Dino brain is the amygdala. This is primal and it's an autonomic reflex. So when we have a dino brain response, as soon as dino is in, dino doesn't do dialogue. Dino takes the wheel, locks everybody out, and even though we don't like we don't like what dino's doing, we can't stop it. The only way you can stop dino doing damage is to head them off before they start, to stop them taking the wheel. And then we have our good old glitter chimp. Glitter chimp is our resource hunter. Glitter chimp looks out for what we need to survive, primarily what our brain needs to survive. So we need adrenaline in order to get impetus to go and do things. Otherwise, if we don't have adrenaline in our system, we will just sit on the couch and stare at the ceiling and not move. This isn't very good or healthy for anybody. So we need that adrenaline to get up and get going. But if we are under a lot of stress, we can stop producing that baseline adrenaline and rely on stressful situations to create it for us instead. And Glitter Chimp can then start opting to set up stressful situations like pushing a deadline, that procrastination, and so miss the deadline until you've got 20 seconds left to finish things up. And then you can do things at great pace and focus because now you have finally got enough adrenaline to get going. And it likes dopamine because our brain needs glucose and it needs dopamine in order to fire its connections. And so when we're short on either, Glitter Chimp will hunt for it. So we can go, if we're under stress, quite often we will find we are sugar and fat hunting because we're looking for, Glitter Chimp is hunting for food for the brain. And also we're looking for those, we then really, we're always going to respond to dopamine hits. When we're under stress, we really respond to those dopamine hits. This is when we can become addicted to gaming. We can become addicted to shopping, anything that gives us that dopamine in great big doses. Glitter Chimp is going to grab for those under stressful situations. And so recognizing that's what Glitter Chimp is going to do, so we can preempt it by feeding dopamine in smaller doses and in more healthy ways, helps stop Glitter Chimp trying to grab the wheel and take over and move us from helpful, healthy resource hunting into toxic behavior resource hunting. And finally, we have our good old Mama Bear. Mama Bear is I'll call it, actually, I'm going to switch it from Mama Bear to Carer Bear because it applies to anyone who is looking after children. It says, we as the adult have done our procreation job. We're now dispensable. We need to look after the next generation and make sure they survive in order to create another generation. And when they become adult, then they are designed to do the same again. Mama Bear isn't always present. Mama Bear, Carer Bear can be switched off. If our panic monkey is really bouncing around and looking for our survival, that will negate, because Mama Bear says, no, I will put myself at risk for the young person. Panic monkey goes, do one. I need to survive. Shut up, sit down, and it's my job. So we need, if Panic Monkey is really active, then Mama Bear may not get a look in. But if Mama Bear is in, Mama Bear is great for some things. It ensures our young people survive. And goodness knows that's important. But it also can do things that aren't so helpful for our young people, like make us overprotective. Or not give our young people the opportunity to explore and experiment because our Mama Bear is too scared of a bad thing happening to them. So that's the rundown. That is our limbic system crew and the air traffic controller.
Thank you so much, Nanny, for running through the characters, and anybody who wishes to have a deeper understanding of how this can run our parenting or just basically run our lives are more than welcome to come and join Panic Monkey and me, the course that we're hosting together, can't they?
Absolutely.